or eaten the Pope? Ethan,
Yes,
can you do the bucket?
I can sure try.
Great.
Look at time. Look at I took my my second day off school. NAM. The first one was after I got back from interim, and it was because I was internally hemorrhaging. This
Yeah,
I took Friday off because my shoulder is killing me, and I don't know why, but my heart hurts really bad whenever I drink or eat anything, and also whenever I move it. And I'm not sure if my rib is broken or if
that's not good.
yeah, especially because also when I do vigorous exercise, basically all things according to, like, in accordance with blood and the blood circulation in my body, it hurts around my heart. Everything hurts. Like if I run, it hurts, which is not good,
No crap, it's not good.
especially when it feels like your back is trying to kill you. So, and it's not even the arm, it's this arm. Usually I carry my bag on this arm, and I'm setting up to book it as we speak. It's being unkind to me though.
Mhm.
So there's that, and I missed a day of school, and I'll be honest, I was going to work. See, that's the thing, is when automatically you hear from me, from Ethan, saying I was going to, it means I procrastinated.
Of course you
Even
did.
though I didn't. I actually slept the entire day because my shoulder just felt so bad. I slept. I woke up, took my medicine, and then essentially went back up to my bed, and I basically slept until I think it was 5 PM. Why won't it work? This is, I'm sorry guys, Bookit is not being very kind to me.
What is it doing?
It's taking forever to load, and also it keeps glitching out. And so
Maybe
finally,
that's just your computer.
yeah,
You
it's
thought of
probably
that?
not. It probably is, but I say it is what it is there. Okay, let's do discover. No, stop loading. Discover. Okay, what are we doing today? I did
Transportation.
not.
Transportation.
Oh, transport. Yes, I remember now. Or a Sean. Also, whenever I sit down, my shoulder hurts. Whenever I lean on anything, it hurts. Whenever I lie down, it hurts.
Mhm.
Even whenever I sit up.
Try using a crutch.
A crutch. When I do this, it also hurts. So cellular transportation site. They're all just cellular transportation.
Are you sure you're not having a sore throat?
Okay, I'm
No.
gonna shut these
No.
children up. Yep, I shut them all
How does my shoulder coordinate with my throat hurting. My
Walking.
throat doesn't hurt. Transportation.
Yes, transportation.
Transportation. It's giving me cellular transportation. I don't want cellular transportation. I want. Okay, how about cellular transportation? Sustainable.
Not cellular transportation. No,
What about sustainable transportation?
that's okay.
Okay, it's the only one I can try. Oh my god. Okay, I'm looking at this. This is not good. There's a picture of, the cars in the red and yellow cars kids play with when they're younger. There's
Yes.
a picture of that on every single slide. And it's like yellow car, yellow car, yellow car, red car. What is this type of transportation? So, in the city. No, I don't want.
Come on, Ethan Poppy.
Do you guys want to do it? And oh wait, no. City and transportation.
Yeah, that's good enough.
I guess that's good.
You don't guess
know
that
why.
good. I say it's good enough.
Post. That's good. The rest of them were in Spanish. I don't know why, but I searched it up in English. I didn't even search it up in Spanish form, and it's just okay. How about we do? Let's do this one. Post, please. Load, please. Please. Okay. Just why won't it? Okay, host now. How? Okay. There. This is the code. That is in there. Now, here is the join link. And again, here's the code. And I shall do that. And now share screen. Mm, mm. Seems like Luna has a question already.
Ethan, you should start. Oh my God, there's 13 people.
Okay, let's start then.
Jeez, I thought you would be able to start on your own.
No, I was waiting until 'cause people kept joining, and I was like, okay, what do I do now? Nam, Luna has a question already.
Why can't you wait, Luna?
Maybe it's about the blue Kit Kat, or I don't know,
Go ahead, Luna.
not sure.
Can you please erase the capital, Luna? I've entered on another device.
What?
Erase the
Birthday shit.
capital.
Erase. Which one?
The one with the capital letters.
I see none of them with. I see no Luna with the capital letter.
Someone else already erased it already. Or maybe it's gone out.
Câu hỏi đó, các bạn đang trả lời cái câu hỏi từ đến Việt Nam. Là hỏi câu hỏi hiểu không? Các câu hỏi không có câu. Tí nữa anh sẽ được không ai đến đấy người chặt được lại làm gì đó. À, nóng hơi
Okay.
lắm.
Also, I should have made it time instead of a certain amount of points.
Let the point be like 7,000.
7,000.
7,000.
That's a good idea.
Lên đó. Ta đã làm hết. Cái này là cái chuyện đó. Là tính chỉnh đó hả? Họ đang làm gì? Thì không có tiền đến mấy đâu. Không phải. Không phải. Không phải. Là có nhiều đau ra tiền. Ít xe. Cảm ơn mấy đứa đó. Đúng không? Còn đâu thành bệnh viện. Không biết.
Okay, well, maybe 7,000 is a bit too much.
Okay.
Maybe like
Do we
5,500.
try for
5,500.
sorry, 10,000?
5,500. Alice is getting there.
Wow, that's good job. Oh, good job, guys.
Nếu mà mở tất cả ở đâu nhỉ?
Okay, Alice did it. End the game.
Ending the game. Where's this thing? How do I end it? Next. There, and now. Yay, good job, guys.
Great. Okay, guys, let me see who's here. Okay, so let's get to the slide quickly, and then you guys can ask whatever the heck you want.
You guys ask a lot of questions, I've noticed. You guys just have questions. You guys are just questionable.
No, really, they're not questioned. They're more just like
They're more just like,
mine
Yeah.
is ranting, like, you know, mostly just ranting. And I know you're used to that. In that
Yes.
ranting,
yes,
you only do it every day.
precisely.
Right, guys. Today's topic is transportation. Okay. It's something that we can use the Sue Michael with, because I know he has crashed into multiple people with before, you know. Anyway, let's go.
Which Michael? Little Michael?
There's only little Michael there.
I was gonna say other Michael isn't here today, but I'm not sure.
Okay, let's start with land vehicle, the big ones. Okay, we have what you're all familiar with. We have a car, which is a four-wheeled road vehicle that is powered by an engine and is able to carry a small number of people. So this is how small Michael transport the dead body. Okay, okay. And then what we have next is a train. Train is a series of connected railway carriages or wagons moved by a locomotive or integral motors. Train is how Michael escaped the country quickly. One of the way he escaped the country quickly. And then we
Little
have
Michael.
motorcycle, which is what most Vietnamese used to travel around. Okay, so a motorcycle is a two-wheel vehicle that is powered by a motor and has no pedals. Okay, you see a lot of these in Vietnam. And finally, we have a bus, which we almost never see in Vietnam because Vietnam sucked too much to have buses. But it's a large motor vehicle carrying passengers by road. It's big. It's typically one serving the public or with a fixed route and a fixed fare. Yep. Okay. Now let's move on to smaller land vehicle, like a bicycle. So it's like a motorcycle, but it has pedals and you have to put your legs into it. Okay, it's a vehicle consisting of two wheels held in a frame, one behind the other, propelled by pedals and steered with handlebars attached with two front wheels. And in the middle, we have scooters, which is a light two-wheeled open motor vehicle. So basically you stand on that little board and you just push with your leg and it goes. Yeah, and then we have a skateboard, short, narrow board with two small wheels on the bottom of either end, and they stand on top of it. They like crouch and hold themselves.
You can do kick flips.
You can do tricks and potentially break your neck. Okay.
Yes.
Now the sea. Ethan, talk about the sea.
Okay, so the sea, you have vessels or something which you carry people in.
Ships.
Okay, so a ship is a large boat used for transporting people or goods across the sea. So it's just a larger sea vehicle, or what you would call a boat, which is something that, of course, floats on water and is used for transportation. Or
it's what Michael used to
goods.
transport his illegal goods. Isn't that right, little Michael?
Yes, across the border.
Keep going.
A motorboat is a boat or sea vessel propelled usually by an internal combustion engine or motor or rotor. It depends.
And it's fast.
And then a rowboat is a small boat propelled by use of oars. So a rowing boat.
Okay, now let's talk about the air. This is how we cause all kind of mischief. Isn't that right, little Michael, who hijacked the plane?
Jesus.
Okay, so a plane is a powered flying vehicle with fixed wings and a weight greater than that of the air it displaces. So it's what you use to fly around to different countries or within the same country, whatever, or crash into buildings, whatever. I didn't say that. And then we have a fighter jet, which is a fast jet-powered military aircraft designed for attacking other aircraft. Okay, or bombing, or kamikaze, which is you suicide dive into your opponent, etc. You know, all the fun stuff. And we have a helicopter, which is a type of aircraft which derives both lift and propulsion from one or more sets of horizontally revolving overhead rotors, and it's typically capable of moving vertically and horizontally, and the direction of motion is being controlled by the pitch of the rotor blades. And then finally, we have the other stuff, like a rocket ship, which is a spaceship that is powered by rockets. And if it explodes, that's unfortunate. And then we have submarine, which are used for submarine warfare. It's a warship with a streamlined hull designed to operate completely submerged in the sea for a long period. And it's equipped with periscope and armed with missiles and torpedoes. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
How many different ways can that kill your name?
Well, you see, I accuse Michael of war crimes because he fired torpedoes into civilian ships, which caused the death of
Oh
many.
god.
And of
Just
course, he
like
also
in-
rammed the
I'm
submarine.
assuming you're talking about Little Michael.
Yes,
I'm
of course,
assuming
Little
you're
Michael.
talking about Little Michael because I did no such thing.
Of course, I'm accusing Little Michael of these horrendous crimes.
I forgot what it's called. It's spelled Lustiin, and it got shot down, or it got shot down. No,
Oh
it
yeah,
got torpedoed by
Lusitania,
and then they made it
or whatever, by the German, the Don German.
by the Germans, and it was an American ship. Oh, so sad. No, but they made a bunch of propaganda about it after it happened. And they were like, come fight Germany.
German.
come die for the US and fight some Germans. That's essentially what they said after that happened.
Man, this is heavy.
Yeah. All right, now question time. You can just raise your hand and do whatever. Does Michael have any defense for the accusation against him? Little Michael?
He's really not doing a very good job of keeping himself out of jail, is he?
No.
No,
Go ahead, Luna.
you're gonna go to
What kind of transportation have you used?
A bicycle, a car, a bus, a train, a plane,
A motorbike?
a motorcycle.
sometimes boats have wheels too. Boats have built-in wheels and wheels that attach to the boat.
What about a scooter?
What about what? Cruise ship?
A scooter!
Oh, a scooter. A scooter also has wheels.
And what-
The only thing that doesn't have wheels is a monorail. No, technically a
A
monorail has wheels.
hoverboard.
Yeah, or that's what I thought first, but there's not that many, but there are some hoverboard parks which are completely magnetic. So I'm not sure if they work too well, but that's a thing. Or from Back to the Future.
Thì nói mẹ đi, mẹ xí quả.
What did you say?
I wasn't talking to you.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you.
If a rocket explodes, how can everyone aboard escape?
What?
Gets explodes, how can everyone aboard escape?
What did you say?
if something is happening.
How can they
No.
escape?
Your volume's very low.
So Nam, they said
You said?
it's like you're shot by a torpedo. I don't know. They said something. How do you something? How do you escape? If something happens, how do you escape?
Go out.
Abandon ship.
If Michael, if
lifeboat.
little Michael comes for you on a boat, there is nothing you can do. If that was your question, if little Michael boards or pirates my boat, what do I do?
What's going on?
You're being loud. That's what's going
The
on.
only thing you can do and pray.
Who is?
Very
It
funny.
sounds like somebody is underwater. Who is inhaling compressed air? Sounds like somebody's breathing from a respirator. Seriously, that sounds like diving stuff.
What happened when Michael got the
Oh no,
crush your lungs? Is that it, Luna?
no.
Is it?
Luna, was your question? Was your
Luna is
question if?
gone and buried.
Oh, Yeah, I was gonna say, but Ghost of Luna, if
Home is next.
Why Ghost of Luna?
Nam said, I'm not gonna repeat it, but
Okay, Michael. Oh wait, never mind, not Michael yet.
Mm. What?
Home.
How does a
Wait,
teleporter work?
Michael, not you yet. No, you wait.
What?
Yeah, home first.
Okay, so here is my question. What vehicle do you often take to anywhere or which places that you go?
I often take the public bus.
Do you want to learn how to drive in the future, or do you already know how to drive?
I don't know how to drive yet, but I'll learn how to drive a car.
Can you
Properly.
ride a motorcycle then?
I can ride a bicycle. I don't know how to ride a motorcycle.
Okay, so do you think we should take public transportation more often?
Yeah, because it's better for the environment.
yes.
Oh,
Agreed.
okay. So what is your favorite vehicle?
Nam, did you hear?
Say it again.
What is your favorite vehicle?
A fighter jet.
Okay, so what do you think is the fastest vehicle?
Bugatti.
Oh, okay.
fast-
What vehicle do you think will exist in the future?
A couch. A moving wheeled couch.
I want that. I would buy that.
Do you think transportation is important to people?
Of course, it's important for people. So now I have a very philosophical view on this, and I was thinking about this the other day. But essentially, people don't really need to go places. They could literally most of the time stay at home. But at the same time, in terms of the human experience and some of our ancient and pretty much ancestors being mostly nomadic up until the crescent moon forming. I forgot exactly what the time period is called, but pre-Mania, I think it is. I don't remember. Basically, up until that point, humans were completely hunter-gatherer, nomadic beings. So also the need for travel. But the thing is, we don't have to use energy-consuming forms of, better to say, bad for the environment forms of transport. We can instead use alternative methods, or attempt to use alternative methods the best we can and stay within the boundaries of not leaving the country, or only leaving a country not to go on vacation, but instead to maybe move to another country only for the purposes of moving. Otherwise, we should use other different types of transport. So. Nam, are you with us?
I think we should move on to Michael's defense.
Yes.
Go ahead, though, Michael. What do you have to say in your defense?
How does
First degree murder
Well,
DUI.
what's the good? Okay, what? How many people have I murdered?
Too many to count. With just that a single car alone, you went on a rampage across the school zone.
What? Do you have proof? Do you have proof?
It will be too explicit to show on this Zoom call with too many children.
Where's your law? Where's your lawyer?
My lawyer is not present yet.
Yeah, Nam, where's your lawyer?
Well, Michael, what else do you have to say for your defense?
You know what? A battleship could be great.
What about a battleship? Are you saying to me that you hijacked a military battleship? Is this what you're saying?
I think that's exactly what he's saying.
You little child, you are the essence of evil. We must rid you in the name of America.
Dude, some crazy stuff goes on in America. You couldn't charge a child for stealing a battleship, but you could, I don't know, but you could probably charge somebody for taking a piece of celery. That says something about the American government.
Okay, you as America's public enemy number one.
What is America's public enemy number one? Michael? Little Michael?
It's either China or Russia.
No.
That
It's
sounds
little
about-
Michael.
No. Public enemy number one is cancer. You're even more dangerous than cancer and mosquitoes.
No, I think it is gun.
No. Gun is not America's public enemy number one, it's cancer. And I believe number
It's
two.
Canada?
It's cancer,
I thought you said Canada. I
not
was
Canada.
like, they really hate.
Live right next door,
Americans
gosh
really
darn it.
hate- Americans really hate Canadians, though. I
What?
mean,
Hey, buddy, what you talking about, guy?
They hate Mexico.
They also
Whoa,
hate-
gosh.
they
I'm
hate
not
everybody.
You didn't.
I'm not your buddy, friend.
No, it's cancer, and second is mosquitoes.
Hmm.
And-
Why
and
mosquito?
Little Michael is more dangerous and more blood-sucking than a mosquito. Bzzz.
And
I'm not feeling that much.
what
No,
lecture are we up to in your series of lectures on childhood self-esteem?
Nam, did you hear?
I heard one word.
How many lessons are we up to on our in terms of child self-esteem?
What?
Yeah, on Nam's book tour for children's self-esteem. What lecture are we up to in the series?
Yeah, on your book tour.
My what now?
Can you
Your
not?
book
Okay.
tour for the book you've obviously written about childhood self-esteem.
That's a secret.
I want to read it. I didn't know you were a published author, Nam. How the hell
Awesome.
did you get publication?
What's I'm a
How,
publisher?
did you self-publish or
We
did
see-
you?
What's I'm a published author? you should
We do seem to have a very gifted class. Nam's a
so.
published author. Little Michael's apparently an international terrorist. I'm a wrestling champion.
yeah, you
And
can,
I am a fish person.
this is my book. And no, I shall not send it to everyone else in the chat.
Oh, send me a PDF download link.
I'm glad you didn't send it to everybody else.
Of course not. I think I would get canceled. Or well,
Yeah, you would.
killed with the parents here. Yes, indeed. My pen name is indeed Mark Manson.
In disguise.
Oh,
Right, Michael, we shall continue collect evidence against your case and we'll get back to you later. Though.
ใช่
I have mutton chops now.
What is that?
Mutton chops. I'm like every president from the 1800s ever.
Yeah. Ian, can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you call it?
There's something with the audio today.
One sec, let me mute Michael. For a second. There we go. Ian, go ahead.
Okay, so I want to ask you, what is the difference between a scooter and a motorcycle?
A scooter is that
A scooter
Yeah.
has a
you stand on a scooter, you sit on a motorcycle.
and if you're saying scooter as in like a moped, it doesn't have like as big of an engine, so they're just usually moped and scooters and stuff like electrical bicycles are generally have like a much smaller engine, and also there's a certain fuel capacity you have to have and a certain tank percentage and also ratio to battery you have to have, and also certain gears you have to have for, or at least in the US, if a motorbike is over if it's over basically 50 or 150 cc, I think it is, then it's considered a motorcycle and you need a license. So essentially it's the difference between a dirt bike, which I would say is a scooter, to Harley Nightster, or Harleys. There's the brand name I don't like saying out loud because it's sort of BMW, like cafe racers, all that kind of stuff. I'm sorry, I'm really nerdy about motorcycles as well.
You're such a nerd. I think anything else, Ian?
Because I saw on the internet is scooter. It's like, it's familiar like a motorcycle. It has an engine and like that, but I think it's kind of smaller than a motorcycle.
Yeah, okay. Anything else?
Nice.
No, okay. Go ahead, Lunas.
If a rocket was on fire, what would the passengers on board would do to escape?
What?
Well, if
Solution
there was
is
a
not
fire
that it-
on board, what would all the passengers do to escape?
You put it out, or you get on the lifeboat, or you jump.
You have to jump.
Have you ever heard of the Titanic?
Yeah,
You jump from that height, you die.
but this is about not the sea. Maybe under the sea, but I'm not talking.
I'm confused.
All right. The rockets carry rockets.
Well, hold on now. We just went to
Rockets?
do what carry rockets?
Rockets carry rockets.
Well, yes, that's how they
The
fly,
rockets.
but not like those.
Yeah, the
bomb
rocket.
missiles.
The rockets use the rockets to rocket up. And now this whole thing is called a rocket. The rocket uses rockets to rocket up to the moon. And then the rockets fall, which rocket, the rocket, which has rockets, fall off. And then they fall back to Earth after they're on their descent, and then they catch them.
Ethan's going crazy.
Big deal. But do rockets carry rockets? Like a rocket with a rocket on top of it.
So rockets carry rockets. And now this rocket we're talking about uses rockets, these rockets I'm mentioning, to rocket the rockets and the rest of the rocket up to space. And then the rockets of the rocket we were just talking about in the whole rocket fall off after they rocket the rocket which we were talking about on the main rocket back to the rocket.
Yes, but does a rocket carry a rocket that can break apart? That can easily zoom away from that rocket.
Yes, the rockets carry rockets that rocket the rocket, and also the rockets of the rocket, which we are now talking about, depart later on, but they are first used to rocket the rocket in what we are talking about up to the rocket, and the rocket uses rockets to rocket. And if the rocket uses rockets to rocket, they use fuel as well. And now, so the rocket goes back to Earth.
Just tell me you're kidding.
I'm joking with you.
No.
But
No, that was real English. That all made sense. That was true.
You melted my mind.
Yeah, but you don't get me. That might be true, but you don't get me.
yes.
You are getting a window. Which is your favorite vehicle?
Which favorite
Who are you
vehicle?
asking?
Who are you
I
asking?
said, which is your favorite vehicle?
Who are you asking?
Anyone.
Ethan then.
No,
Cars.
I like motorcycles, specifically a Harley 2022 Nightster non hybrid type, but non-fully electrical 850cc. And then also with upgraded handlebar juxtaposition with the wheel. That's my favorite vehicle.
I didn't understand a word you said, so I'll just believe you.
It's Harley Davidson motorcycle, but a specific type from a specific year, because they changed the design of the headlight and now it looks just like any other motorcycle ever. So, but it's still a good motorcycle and it's still my favorite.
Just figure out what you meant because I don't listen.
Okay, so it's a type of mo. Here, I'll send the image of it. I know I have an image of it. Is this an image of it? I'm pretty sure this is an image of it.
And I'm pretty sure that you're gonna take an extra long time.
Okay. I'm gonna send an image of it.
I got was a text from an app.
Oh, what?
I got was a message from an app. Nothing else. Are you gonna invent any vehicle now? I can quit.
You are
Ma'am,
trusting
did you
me,
hear?
saying that, what do you say about vehicle? I like any vehicle.
You gonna invent a vehicle?
Gosh, I can never hear this child.
Any kind of vehicle?
And no, honey, it doesn't help when you scream either, because your volume get lower. And here, she disappear. You type in the chat, I'll answer it.
Sweet.
I am. That's why I said I hope you're not. I hope you're able.
Can't hear you, but if you type in the chat, I'll get to it after I get through the next person. Okay, Mary, go ahead.
Yeah.
Yes,
What the invention would you do to offer to take?
what?
What invention do you offer to take?
What did she say?
Do you think transport is important for humanity?
Oh, yeah, sure. I mean, that's how we get around in it.
Yeah, that's where we get. That's where we get.
I'm
And
gonna.
what and do you think we should take the public transportation more often?
Oh, yes, because it's better for the environment that way.
What do you think the best invention?
What?
What do you think is the fastest invention?
Can you
Here,
understand?
this is what I was.
You understand that, Ethan?
No. Tired.
Do you want to learn about driving or furniture?
I want to learn how to drive.
I know how to drive. Actually, I've known how to. Okay, so I'm gonna admit this on camera, on recording as well. Actually, never mind. I'll message you, Nam.
Okay, sure. Okay, Mary, go say that again. Okay, well, I mean anything else, because you already asked. Anything else?
No.
Okay. And no, Luna, I won't invent any vehicle. Oh, of course, you've been driving since you were 8. I'm not surprised. Honestly, you Texans are crazy.
Yeah, I know. My grandparents basically put me in a car and said, now
Go
drive
on,
this
Alice.
or else.
No, I'm not. Nothing surprised me about you anymore. So, yeah. Go on, Alice.
What kind of vehicle do you like to drive in the future?
A car. I wouldn't trust myself with anything else. Can you imagine me having a fighter jet? I think Michael wouldn't survive. Little Michael. Just in
And
case I
what
lose the court case, I can just always bomb him. Truly the American style.
And
And-
about you, Ethan?
Me, something what?
What kind of vehicle do you like to drive in the future?
What kind of vehicle would I like to drive is different than the kind of vehicle I probably will drive in the future. I would like to have a fully customized 2022 Harley Nightster with the coordinated conjunction steering and full upgrades. But what I will probably end up driving in the future is a normal car, like not a convertible or anything, like a normal commuter car, like a Toyota Prius.
A what?
A Toyota Prius, or just a Prius, or I don't remember who makes it, but
Yeah. You have a chance to own a non-driver and a non-driver and a driver car. What do you like to choose?
Between
sorry,
a car,
what was
between a car and a what?
Non-driver car and the car that
I don't trust any non-driver car. You think I would put my life in Elon Musk's hand? Are you crazy? That man just lost a couple $100 billion.
oh really?
Yeah, he launched a rocket up into space and it exploded like a month or two ago.
Oh, I think people love that kind of car because it's like when they don't know how to drive and they could take the car to the task and then
But-
the task
Okay,
and like
so in the US, I think it's different because in the US, you pretty much have to drive in order to get anywhere you're going, unless you live in maybe New York City or maybe or maybe San Francisco. I guess you could also go around in LA, but I personally wouldn't. Just because yeah. I wouldn't not drive around most places in the US. But essentially you kind of have to drive, and there are a lot of wrecks usually when everybody has to drive. So I would not.
what if they don't know how to drive? Could they take other transportation?
Yeah.
There isn't any other type of transportation in the US.
Oh really?
You're
Yeah,
lucky if you have a bus, maybe.
There's trains and there's car. Ignore Ethan. Ethan is biased. There are trains and there are car, but they're very non-reliable.
Well, they're not used for transport. There are tons of trains, but they're only used for like shipping goods. And there are some buses, but you have to hire them and pay a bunch of money. And
I don't
I'm
know
not
which
about that.
state you're talking about here.
Texas.
Okay, well, just don't go to Texas. That's so simple.
So, but New York actually is similar to Singapore. So you can pretty much
New
walk
York,
anywhere. You can
DC,
get anywhere you want.
Virginia,
Does
Pennsylvania.
does DC actually have like a metro that you can literally just only use the metro and only have to walk and use the metro to get somewhere?
Well, you do with what you have, right? Like, I don't know about you, but okay, Trần Đại Phong, I guess I'm suing you next. Or maybe that's evidence of what Michael caused. Look in the chat.
All right.
Is this evidence? Is this evidence against Michael? You're submitting Trần Đại Phong, or is that evidence against yourself?
I would not say car crashes are more dangerous than motorcycle crashes, because what happens if, in fact, I would say car crashes versus motorcycle crashes, it depends on what type of crash. Some car crashes can be perfectly fine. Some motorcycle crashes can be also perfectly fine, but more motorcycle crashes are fatal compared to car crashes, usually, because what happens if a car going, now I have to convert to going maybe 110 kilometers per hour hits you on a highway while you're on a motorbike, and so this massive metal going around 90-85 miles per hour hits your body, what do you think will happen? But like, even if you're wearing like pads and protection and back protection, you're still probably going to be
In the hospital.
no, not in the hospital. You're probably going to be dead. I mean, in the hospital if you're lucky. Because think about this. 85 to 95 miles per hour is, I think, like 110 kilometers-ish per hour. That's pretty fast. Humans can only run around 8 to 9 kilometers per hour, or like 6 miles per hour. So I'm not sure what the max is, but usually I think that's average. So imagine an animal, a living animal that can only move 6 miles per hour takes that much force and energy from a massive metal car.
Does that cause a lot of injury?
Ethan?
Yes.
Did you ask Ethan a question?
No, I'm done.
Goodbye then, Alice.
You shall be exterminated.
So to answer the question in the chat, I like cars. Done. Okay, Huynh.
He likes trains. I like trains. You remember that video?
I
Nam?
want to
I do
ask
that
you
video.
something.
Let's go ahead.
Is the most environmentally friendly form of transportation?
Horseback riding and bicycles and walking. Walking is the best
walking.
one. Or running. I run everywhere I go. I don't walk and I don't use a car. I just run because it's more effective, and I don't know why people would walk when you can run. And it's
Because
faster and
people
get
tire out, you
imagine.
different breed of creature. You track kid.
Hey, I didn't do track this year, and I only did
Yeah,
track once.
yeah.
I'm more of just a cross country kid, so run long distances is fun.
Okay. Anything else, Huynh? And also, while you're talking, just don't mute yourself until you're done, okay?
Okay. I want to ask you, like, do you think that there in the future there will be some vehicles that will drive itself and we just like sit there and choose the places it will go?
Probably. In fact, there already are, but they're not reliable, and I don't think they could ever be reliable unless you use like a train, which is like normal and better for the environment, I would say. Generally.
Ethan, where do you live?
I live where Nam lives. I live in Singapore.
France?
Singapore.
You think we live in France?
I don't know. So in
And that
Singapore,
crap hole called Paris.
yeah. So in Singapore, which vehicles like they use the most?
Trains.
I would say, yeah, mostly they
And
use
buses.
like metros and buses a lot. Some people use cars. There are some cars. I would actually say unless you're basically driving across the entire island every day for work, I would say take a train or the bus, or take a bus anyways, even if you have to go across the entire island, because Singapore is not that big, but also because cars cost a lot of money and they pollute a lot more, or they produce a lot more, I guess, statistically CO2 than a train does. So, yeah. Plus, another thing to note about transportation is if you, like, wherever you work, you should not have to, you should choose where you live. Where you live should be close to where you work. So if you're going to live somewhere, you should live as close to your work, I would say, as possible. Not right next to, but you shouldn't live far away from your work, and you shouldn't, so.
Yes, thanks.
Okay, I think she's done. Okay, present your case again, Michael.
So you don't trust Elon Musk?
Yeah, what about Elon Musk?
Yeah, like he's going to make Mars like us, Earth.
Yeah, well, that's a terrible idea, and I hope he died by then.
Michael,
What?
present your case to the court.
Present your case to the court. Are you saying that we should colonize Mars?
No, like I think he's just going to throw a lot of bombs in there.
Oh, so you are saying to the court that you are
Innocent.
you are not innocent. You are throwing bomb at Mars. Is that what you're saying?
No.
That is illegal.
Elon Musk thinks-
Irresponsible discharge of explosive is a crime. Also, Ethan, you're creeping me out. Get back now. Good Lord, Ethan. Oh my God, I hate you, Bob.
Present your case to the court.
Okay, I take everyone to the back rooms.
Oh no, my
Criminal.
camera.
I see. So you have shown your true color at last. You intend to destroy this court because you know that you are going to lose your case.
No, I'm not gonna lose. The back room is sponsored by the American government.
I think we should put this kid I think we should give him a life sentence. And then shall await further trial to see if you will be punished with a capital punishment or not.
Ooh, this reminds me, topics. Should we do government government and like legal processing, like criminal justice? Nam,
Yes,
topics. Should we do criminal justice next week?
doing law next week, but why are we talking about topic now?
You're not done yet.
Yeah, we ain't done yet, Ethan.
I know we aren't. I'm just saying.
We're doing law next week.
Oh, yes, I forgot. We can talk a bit about criminal justice then in coordination to what we are talking about now in terms of Michael,
Yeah.
little Michael. We can say what would happen to him if he when he gets charged guilty. When?
I mean, like, you could die because your DNA trace.
Why are you talking about DNA now?
Because,
No, no genetic engineering. Stop committing war crimes. Well, genetic engineering isn't war crimes, but I feel like in terms of genetic
It's a crime
engineering,
against humanity.
I feel like you would do something like genetic engineering and testing on like animals and also people, just like kind of how that one specific group in the 1940s to 45 did some things which then were processed at by the World Health Organization.
Wasn't it the Nuremberg trials?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
I forgot where it was.
Nuremberg.
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 I can't say it. Nuremberg.
Nuremberg. It's almost like trying to get an
Nuremberg.
American to say, wash your sister's house.
Oh no. I could probably say it if I had.
I think we should present small Michael in front of the World Court, in front of the UN.
Yes,
what is the
that's a good
UN?
idea.
The United
United Nations.
Nations.
United Nations.
It's like
Yes.
a group of countries that got together to try and police the world.
Yeah.
I think you should talk to Illuminati. Illuminati, you know.
All right. Is there any last word you want to say, Michael?
Before you get
Yeah, what?
before you get imprisoned. I almost said or I swear I've seen so many jokes about that lately. I'm like,
Okay, I guess
oh yeah,
that's it for
I
Michael.
can say Worcestershire sauce.
No,
I can say the word proper.
Yes. Do
You
you
can say the
prefer
word. What is it?
do you prefer
What is
public
it?
transport or private transport?
Worcester sauce. Sorry, my little brother calls it.
Worcestershire.
Yeah,
Worcestershire.
people say my little
Go on, go.
Do you prefer public transport or private transport?
I mean, public transport's better for the environment. Private transport is more convenient though. And yes,
But-
I did just do that to Ethan.
But I think public transport, when you're taking a journey, you're not so independent.
I mean, not really. You have a specific route. You're in control of where you want to go, depending.
And what vehicle do you think will exist in the future?
Also, Ethan, you're muted, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah, I
did you
wonder
mute
who's-
me mid-sentence?
Of course I did mute you mid-sentence.
But my little brother says,
Our
he
context.
said it like this. He was
I
like,
think we would have robot Ethan carrying us around.
What?
on my shoulders. You guys just,
Your
Like, I just
broken
pick up-
shoulder.
I just pick up people like this and just carry them around like. My little brother said, and he said it in a Texan accent too. He was like, "Worcestershire sauce."
Gosh.
Yeah, wash your sister's house.
Why it's your sister's house? In this deep Texan accent. It was
Wash your
awesome.
sister's house.
It was awesome, and at the same time, it was awful hearing it. That's so, and him and some random American at the airport had a conversation about it while we were like checking it in our bags for like a good 20 minutes. My little brother just built different. Damn, have you ever met my little brother?
No.
Would you like to meet him?
No.
That's a good thing.
Hmm.
He's not as crazy as I am, but he's
You're like the epitome of crazy.
exactly. So, but he's not as crazy as I am, but he is definitely more, I guess you would say, I'm trying to think of the right word. I forgot what it was. He's definitely more similar to crazy, but not crazy.
Hmm.
Loony. No, I'm actually really
Sounds
loony.
crazy.
What am I talking about? I guess you would say he's a lot more odd than I am, and I'm pretty odd. He came up to me the other day and he was not happy. I don't know why he wasn't happy, but he was like about this, but he was like, he walks up to me and we're getting on the bus and he says, I don't remember exactly what he says, but he basically said, you're a real, I can't say the rest of it because we're on a call with a bunch of children, but he came up to me and randomly said that. And he said he had said that because I didn't like Pokemon and he was saying this to me at like 6:30 in the morning. So randomly, I don't know. We had never.
Hmm.
Okay, Mary.
Go on, Mary.
Yes.
Mhm. Go on, Mary. Do you have a question? Mary,
Yes.
you have a question?
Yes. Can you ask me a question?
Ethan, ask her a good question.
Okay, good question. What is a good question? That's a good question. What is a good question, Mary?
What? A good
Okay, no, but
question.
a good question would be, I guess.
A good question is
Why?
when you
Wait, Mary, why is your favorite type of transport or favorite like car, favorite plane, your favorite? Why is it your
My-
favorite?
my favorite is an airplane
Why are airplanes your favorite?
because I can look out the window and see down. They can have many clouds and see house and city down, up, behind, and low.
That is a good answer. I also do that. That is fun. Any more questions?
Yes.
Okay. What are they?
Can you ask me a question?
Okay, sure. What type of transportation do you use the most? Or like, yes.
A motorbike
Oh. Why?
because I go to school by motorbike most
Oh, I see.
and go to my friend's house.
Very cool. Yeah, I just take a bus.
Anything else, Mary?
Can you ask me one more question?
Okay, Mary, one more question.
Yes. Yeah.
What if you could choose any type of transportation? You could like fly in super fast jet or like a presidential jet or a sports car, whatever you want. What would you choose?
I choose a super fast jet.
Oh, very cool. All right, thank you.
Right, no, Mary got it. Oh, it's that kid. Okay, go ahead. Damn. I know you're always crazy and have something crazy to say. Go ahead. Bam. Bam. Bam, bam. Ah, this kid.
You could just call him Jack and then he'll unmute himself.
Jack?
Yeah.
Jack then.
Ủa có nhắn tin là đấy anh chị cũng nhắn tin chỉ vì nói chuyện kiểu thế thôi mà. No way. What? Have you ever heard real Pokemon?
What
Hmm?
now?
Have you ever heard real Pokemon?
I heard something
Yes.
about Pokemon.
I can
What?
I can find a Pokemon. It's one worm and one all the species. Only species of an
What?
insect.
Isn't the yellow rat's name Swiss cheese or something? I don't know. It has like electricity. I think it's called like Swiss cheese or
It's actually called
I think it's
mozzarella.
called Little Yellow Rat. I don't know. Little snack. I don't know. Little yellow thing. Or it starts with like it starts with I think
His
it's
head was cut and something, and his nose was red.
the yellow thing. I think it's called Pikachu or something.
Oh, Pikachu.
Isn't that like isn't the little yellow rat, isn't that one called like Pikachu or like Swiss
Yeah, they
cheese
call
or like
Pikachu.
not Swiss cheese, cheddar cheese rat.
And I have a question. Do you know what the worm would be, and they will green? I found. Green, I found. Was you know the name? I don't know.
Do you know what is the blue turtle called? I thought it was called Tide
no.
Pod Rod.
Oh, what is it? I think it was a turtle.
Yeah, that thing. What is
They
it
got
called? The
real
blue water turtle. What is it called?
I think that I don't know his name because it's too much.
I thought it was called Tide Pod Rod.
I think it's something. Some people might find one creature, real creature. The real creature is some creature will be and the thing like a dragon, but they do not have a wing. They do not have a wing, and they were living water. Do you know it? I don't know what is it. People can find all the snake and then dragon, real dragon. Some people can find real dragon. And what do you find any real life Pokemon? Some anyone know? I find.
I don't
I
know.
find
I've
it.
been room.
I can find one creature Pokemon, another creature Pokemon, only two creature. I just only find into which. Wait, no, bro, come on. Oh, chill. I lost my egg, bro. I lost my egg. Egg Pokemon. Now the egg was taking away. How close I can do it? No, come on. No chill. Where one you can find other thing about something wrong to do.
I'm not sure.
You cannot find a new creature. I only find two creatures. It's one or insect. But one real creature people don't know about, and the creature was his berry was cut and a tomato. Do you know it?
I don't know. No, I don't know.
That
What it is.
creature is too small when they live in water. I don't know. But the Pikachu is you what first time watch a part 1 of Pikachu. You need to know that Pikachu when they do that they need to level 2. But when they go back level 1,
Oh.
level 2. There, bro. They just 3 level.
So what
I
happens
don't
when they
know.
get to level 4?
They do not have level 4.
They don't.
have-
Oh.
They level 3, I know his name is Raichu. But level 1, I don't know. Level 1, he's just like a stick. So when they do that, it's just like a story. But when they do that story and they turn into a level 2. That Pikachu and Pikachu, like, I think if I wake up at the night,
Mhm.
oh, they wake up the night and in the morning they will sleep. Oh, there I know. Oh, but is there any fun and butterfly with many color?
What color?
No. Many color is a red, blue, purple, and pink, and one more is yellow. Do you find his wing just like that is a Pokemon? You need to cut that. Now where is Jockey? Jockey. I think is a put.
All right.
One more feature is an one more is an P. The P I can found it is a third feature I found it because they can real life. They have real life because it is too scared. Just like the bullet and they just stung me. They stung me. They'll be very long day so they can do right back. Bye for now. And I do not know about other features. Can you find anyone? And so
All right. Well, thank you for explaining Pokemon and the levels on those that you cannot find.
That's it. If I had a one.
I'm off for the night, guys. Good night.
Yes, we should get going. Okay,
That is your
Nam and
final
I
person.
can do these 2 more questions. Bye, Michael.
See you all next week.
See ya. Come on, allies.
Ally.
Did they just raise my hands?
You did raise your hand.
Oh, I'm sorry.
How rude of you. Fine, we end. That's it, guys. Bye.
Here's one more question.
Oh, Ethan is 50 years old.
Yes, I am 50. Nam, before you go, look at what I said to you. Look at what I was referencing when I was referencing the blue turtle. No, I am not.
What now?
I'm much older than that. I am centuries old. I've been here since the
Oh my
beginning
God.
of.
Okay, that's it. Guys, we're ending. Bye. Next topic next week is law.
Yes.
Law.
Yeah, bad red.
Bye.